here we will be using this particular count1. So the screen name is screen name, the count, okay, let's see, around 50 maybe. For the success and error block, I will just copy paste what I had above. Okay, I hope this is how this the count needs to be passed, because I haven't checked this. Okay, so this one has also returned us 20 results, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has returned us 20 as well. Okay, we will remove this here. Okay, so actually in the previous run I didn't show this, but we had a breakpoint here, so the code stopped as soon as it executed this particular success block where it displayed our data.count. So we had to remove this in our previous execution. So this time it has returned around 49. Okay, actually the items that the array has 49, so I think more or less it is 50 results. Sorry, I'm a bit confused because I haven't used this count one earlier. But yeah, as you can see, let's try 100. Maybe it will return around 99. This is okay, 98. So for one reason or another, this is skipping one or two tweets. Maybe they are protected, or they have another privacy level which are not accessible by the API itself. So we will remove this here. Okay, so our not data dot count, our data array has all our statuses. So from here, what you would like to do is basically, let's declare an array. I was thinking to skip this part for you to do it yourself, but let's just do it. We are creating a ns, sorry, ns array to hold our data of the statuses. We will be storing all our data in this, let's call this table data, in this array table data, and we will be accessing this in our, where is the table view, here, sorry, not here, here, which initializes our table view, the self or row at index path delegate method of table view controller. uh, Actually, it's better if you check the table view related tutorials ahead of time before actually following this particular tutorial. The difficulty level I'm assuming in this tutorial is beginner to intermediate. So let's just hold our self dot data table data array and initialize it with our data array. And what you would like to do here is self dot table view. This is our default table view, and we would reload data. So basically after our array data from this particular success block has been stored in our table data array, which is a property and it can be accessed anywhere in this method file. We will call this method of table view, which is reload data. This will re-execute all our table view delegate methods and reload our table. So what we will do here is number of sections in table view, let it be 1. Number of rows in section, here what we will do is if self dot table data dot count is, let's say, equal to 1, then return self dot table data dot count. What's happening here is our if statement is checking if our table data array has more than one, maybe it should be is equal to, oh sorry, is greater than self dot table data dot count equal to 1. So if the number of the array elements in our table data array is equal to 1 or greater than 1, which should be the case if the API or the library client has found any of the status in Twitter screen name which you specify. Basically, this will check if our table data array has any data or not, and if it has, it will return the number of rows our table view will have, which will be equal to the number of elements our table data array will have, basically the number of status. After this, we will be using the self for row at index path method. Here what we will do is, let's check what our API had returned. So the API has URLs. Okay, let's use text. Here I am using a very default master view controller in table view controller. It doesn't have any image, heading, anything except the default title in each cell. So I will be only showing you how to display the text, which is the tweets text in that text or title area of the cell. So what we will do here is self dot table data value for key, and our key is text. We do not need a subject. Oh, actually, wait. Yeah, what we will have to do here is create another array, which is our local table data. The reason we are doing this is because, as you know, our table data is holding way many tweets, like let's say 20 tweets. So this self for row at index path method is called every time, for every cell our table has. So let's say that our table data or our tweet data array has around 20 tweets, which it got from the API, and here we are returning that the number of rows we want in our table are 20 from this. So basically, this self for row at index path method will be called 20 times for individually for each row. So if we directly, actually we can't even use this directly here like this. So what we will do is we will create a NS array which will hold local data for each tweet every time cell for row at index path is run. So for that, what we will do